Hey guys, Amp here, and with Halloween right around the corner, you could say there's an ominous wind in the air, and I thought I'd count down my top 5 spookiest Pokemon to fit in with that time of the year, so let's get into the list. Coming in at number 5 is Shedinja, and Shedinja is on this list because it's a Pokemon that can basically steal your soul, because if you look into the crevice on its back, it is said to steal your soul, and when you throw it into battle, that's kinda all you see. Not to mention that it comes from the carcass of a dead evolved Pokemon, and it's basically dead to begin with. It's said that it doesn't breathe in its Pokedex entries, make it a really spooky Pokemon that really fits in with this time of the year, making it number 5 on this list. Coming in at number 4 is Parasite, and Parasite is basically the equivalent of a zombie, and I know it's based on cordyceps taking over insects' bodies, but it's just a spooky Pokemon to fit in because it is kind of a zombie Pokemon. It's not the Pokemon anymore, it's when the fungus has basically taken over the whole body, and that's a scary thought. I mean, what happens if cordyceps somehow miraculously evolve and do that to humans? So it's a spooky thought, making it fit in with the Halloween theme and giving it the number 4 spot on the list. Coming in at number 3 is a Pokemon I see on a lot of people's creepy Pokemon lists, which is Esper. And Esper is creepy for the fact that it can blow up everything within 300 feet of itself, but has no control over that power. And with great power comes great responsibility, and if this thing doesn't have that responsibility, it basically just blows everything up, which is very, very dangerous and very, very creepy, which is why it takes the number 3 spot on the list. Taking the number 2 spot on the list is Cacturne, and Cacturne is here for its Pokemon Sapphire entry, which states, if a traveler is going through the desert in the thick of night, Cacturne will follow in a ragtag group. The Pokemon are biding their time, waiting for the traveler to tire and become incapable of moving. And everyone knows what they're going to do after you stop moving. They're going to kill you. And its design is just creepy in general. I'm not a fan of scarecrows whatsoever. They're a little shady. They just look like a shady Pokemon. They look like something that would come and haunt you in the night. Something that would be outside your window when you peer and try to spook you or go behind you. So that's why it takes number 2 on the list. And topping this week's list is Hypno. Hypno is the creepiest Pokemon, in my opinion, just based on the fact that it eats your dreams, which is a creepy thing. It's one of the fears I have because of Nightmare on Elm Street. And it's also creepy from its creepypastas. Now, if you haven't read the creepypastas, it's basically like kidnapping children and doing bad things to those children, so I'm not going to spoil it for anyone, but if you want to read it, it's out there. Just search Hypno creepypasta. But it's just a really creepy Pokemon. It looks creepy. That Hypno's lullaby is just creepy in general, and the post-game mission in Fire Red and Leaf Green with the little girl is especially creepy. So if you want to research more, I don't want to spoil anything for you, but you can look that up on the internet. But it's just a really creepy Pokemon in general, which is why this week Hypno is number 1 in creep factor. So that wraps up this week's top 5 creepy Pokemon. That, of course, is my opinion. You obviously have different ones, so make sure you leave that in the comment below. If you liked the video, leave it a thumbs up. Gonna come out with another Pokemon video next week. Maybe try to theme it around Halloween. If you have any suggestions, leave that in the comment below. But make sure you follow me on Twitter and Pokemino at the Ambrose5, and I'll see you guys in the next one.